Oh shit! I gotta do my lights.
I gotta do my lights. This guy.
It's very important.
What else? What else did you mention? You said something else about news. We're gonna talk about Britney. We're gonna talk about new tours. And
Hey, real quick.
what?
Blue or
I mean, yeah, blue.
or green?
I kind of like green, I guess. The green looks like blue.
Blue?
Though.
Here, I'll go color for
What about that green?
I don't like that actually.
That's green.
Let's just start the show.
I went blue.
We're back! And thank
I would
God,
go.
because we're also joined by our guest of the hour.
Yo.
What up, dude? What up? He came in.
Spot
He
on
came
timing.
in.
Perfect
How is
timing.
everyone going?
Oh, we're lovely. We
Doing well,
literally
man.
just started this whole shebang.
Keep in mind, boys. Keep in mind. There's a little bit of delay. He's in Australia, so we're gonna be talking over each other if we're not careful. Just keep in
Yeah,
mind.
just a little bit.
Yeah, we had a band from Denmark before, and it was just stepping on each other. His time's a little better though. This should be fun. I'm your host as always, Matt Musselwhite. This is Bryan Kern right here, Jordan Madra, and we're joined by Indy from Windwaker. What's going on, everybody? We having a good night? We having a good day, everybody?
Woo! Let's
Yes,
go.
yes,
Cheers it up,
sir.
boy. Cheers it
Oh
up.
yeah, we're having a good.
Cheers.
Is it nighttime there?
Yep. It's
It
about
is
10
10
p.m.
o'clock at night for us.
11
Damn.
p.m. my time.
That's crazy.
What about you, sir? What about you? What time
Is
we
it too
got?
early to drink?
It is 1 p.m. here.
Oh, never
on a
too early, sir.
beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're one day ahead. I remember.
Yeah, I'm in the future.
Real quick, dude. I remember when 2012 came around and people were like, "Oh, it's the end of the world." Everybody checked in on Australia first because they were like, "All right, they're gonna hit the day. They're hitting December 20th, a day before we are. What is it?" And you guys were good, and everybody was like, "All right, I think we're good."
We good down under? All right.
Yeah, dude, we're good.
That's how
We
gauge
take the
everything.
hits first.
The beacon of hope. The beacon of hope. You know.
That's it.
What is first on the docket? Do we
I
want to?
mean,
Do we want
I
to get
feel-
Britney out the way? Do we want?
I was gonna say, I feel like we need to celebrate Britney. I don't know if you're a fan of
Britney's
Britney
the only one. I
Spears,
don't
Andy.
have a visual aid for Britney.
It's all right. I don't know if you're a fan of Britney Spears, but I think we all are in our hearts. And our young childhood hearts are screaming right now because Britney's expecting a third. And I'll be honest,
A
boys.
third.
I didn't know she had two originally. So
I
I'm
didn't
in the
either, actually. I'm glad I'm not alone in that.
Are you ready for who the dad is? K-Fed. I didn't know that he got both out of her. I didn't know that he got both kids out of her. But K-Fed's the dad. K-Fed's the dad to
Both out
both
of
those
her.
babies. Yeah,
Bro,
dude,
I'm
I had
so
no
out
idea.
of touch.
I know.
Like,
Yep, there we go, baby. Look at that. Whew. Even in her old age, boys, beautiful. I mean, she's still shining, you know?
Stunning.
Stunning. Indy. Was Britney a hit in Down Under, man? Was she a fucking rager?
She was
worldwide
massive.
sensation.
Massive.
Like, what are we
Of
talking
course.
Yeah,
about?
I've done karaoke to her so much. Like,
Yes,
so
what's your
much
go-to?
drunk karaoke.
Other than
My
toxic.
go-to.
Other than toxic. We'll get that out of the way later. Other
Bro,
than
she
if
that,
helped
people
with me
lived
through
in,
puberty, I'm
if
not gonna
people
lie.
lived on Antarctica, they've listened to Britney Spears. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
she's
bro.
like uber famous, right?
of course.
How she'd be like one of the most household names in the world.
Probably.
Wouldn't she?
Probably. Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, who's like the most famous person in the world? Because the most followed person in the world is Cristiano Ronaldo on bloody
Yeah.
Instagram. But
Yeah.
like Britney's
can
pretty
we-
up there.
Can we?
But is
can we?
this something that can be rated by Instagram followers?
I was gonna say, can we
Like,
honestly
I
judge
don't
know.
Instagram
I don't
followers
know.
with the bots that are out there and with how many like spam accounts? I don't think Instagram followers is a good gauge of popularity. Although Ronaldo, I mean, he's got statues of him. He's very famous. He's a very
Poorly
famous
done statues. That
But we
statue
would
looks
argue
horrible.
that Beyonce is more famous than Ronaldo, right?
Wow, Beyonce, maybe. I mean, we're talking Beatles. Paul McCartney's still alive.
Taylor
The
Swift
Beatles,
like is
the
probably more
Beatles-
famous than Ronaldo, like.
possibly.
But then
You
again,
know,
like as they call it, overseas football. 'Cause
Who's the
I don't
most
wanna- I don't want
famous?
to get that right. Like
Here's a
they
good
go
one.
hard for that shit over there, man.
Indy.
So
Who's
like,
the most famous Australian? That's a good one. The world's
wow.
most famous Australian. Who is that?
Damn.
Is it Izzy? Israel Adesanya? Right now, probably, huh? Oh, well,
not
he's New
Australian.
Zealand. Robert
It's
Whittaker,
Iggy,
then.
bro.
Maybe. Oh, Iggy.
Man, would
Yeah,
it be
Iggy,
Iggy?
maybe.
You reckon? Man, I don't.
Volkanovski?
Hugh Jackman's
No,
pretty
Iggy.
famous.
Iggy
Oh, I
Azalea.
forget about Wolverine.
Oh, Hugh
Yeah,
Jackman.
Wolverine. Surely
Yeah,
Wolverine.
Yeah, he's Wolverine for sure.
He's
I forgot about
everywhere.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the man.
Russell Crowe's also Australian, no? What's Russell Crowe?
Oh yeah, Russell Crowe. Yeah, he might be the most. Is he more
Yeah.
famous than Hugh?
Well, I just know
Wolverine's
that
more
Yo,
famous.
Johnny
know.
Hex
The
nailed it on
Gladiator?
the fucking head. Steve Irwin,
Oh,
no.
Owen.
the goat,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
dude.
fucking goat. How
he might
dare
be
we
the goat.
disrespect him?
He might be world because television, right? World renowned television star. He was fucking all over the world. Came into America and did specials. Went to different parts of Europe and did specials
Silverchair?
in Africa. Silverchair? Who is that?
Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is Silverchair? Jordan Tupper? Can we boot Jordan Tupper out of here? What is
Oh,
Silverchair?
Don't do that to poor Jordan Tupper. Leave him
Silverchair?
out of this.
Oh, man. That's not a good
Anyways.
one.
All right, so yeah, Brittany's coming out with third. Any baby name guesses, real quick, before we move on to the next topic? Any baby name guesses? Let's go sex and name. What I'm gonna go male, and she's gonna call this little boy. She is gonna call him. She's gonna call him Derek, but she's gonna spell it with an A and a Y.
Oh,
Don't
God,
ask me
it's not
how.
even- that's-
Don't ask me how.
Derek with an A and a Y.
Yeah.
She's gonna name
Yeah.
it something
Wow.
stupid like Comet.
Ooh, Comet's a good one. Comet is a good one.
Did you see what Cardi B named her kid? It was something ridiculous. It was like a song title. I can't even remember it. I'm trying to look it up. It's terrible.
All right, Indy, real quick. Sex of the baby
Wave
and
Set Cephas.
okay,
It
no,
can't be
that's
any
dumb.
worse than that.
That's dumb. Is it going to be male or female or non-binary? And is it going to have a name? What's the name?
I'm gonna go female, and I'm gonna go. Fox.
Fox. Female in
All right.
Fox. That's
All
an
right.
edgy one.
All right.
Jordan, what do we
But
got,
it's a
dude? Hey, make
PH.
sure. Yes, PH. And hey, make sure
Yeah,
we make this into
PH.
a clip. This is a TikTok clip because we're gonna have to come back and reference this once the baby is named. All right, so let's
Man,
keep that in mind. And
Yo,
Jordan,
what if
your,
you're right?
your pick? Yeah, exactly. Your pick and name. What do we have?
I don't know. We'll have to put that up on DraftKings. People need to bet on that.
Jordan,
like-
come on. All males. We've all gone males, by the way. Comet, Fox with a PH,
No, you went. I thought you
And
went female
Derek.
Fox.
with an A and a Y. Oh, that's right. Female was Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
female
right.
Fox.
That's right.
I'm
So
gonna
two
go,
males and a female.
This is a
I'm gonna
terrible
go
game.
Dude and
Dude.
Shane Spears.
Oh,
Spears is lit.
that's a good one.
Wow.
Shane
Yeah.
Spears.
That man. That's real
Yes.
good.
Yes.
That's
Somebody
real
needs
good.
to get me in touch with Brittany right now and be like, "Yo, I just thought of the best
Whoa.
name for your baby. I swear,
Oh,
it just
that could
flows off
be.
the tongue."
Yeah, no. That could be a
she'd
good
be
one.
like, "Get this motherfucker off my line right now! Like, get this motherfucker off my
So
line."
you know how
Shane
many people?
Spears.
You know how many real people are probably trying to get in her fucking head right now after this conservatorship.
Oh, I
and
thought
shit's
you were
over.
gonna say something else.
I mean that too. Trying to get in the box too. You know.
Somebody already
Whoa.
did. They're already there, so I think it's a wrap there. Just dress that elephant in the room.
One more time, Jordan.
Breaking
What was
news.
that?
Huh? Speaking of pregnant women, did you see ASAP cheated on Rihanna?
Oh yeah, I did see that. Hey,
Bro,
I honestly didn't
how
think that
in
was going to be
God's
newsworthy.
name do you fumble that fucking bag?
Did you
I just
see the
wanna know.
fashion
I wanna
designer that
know.
he cheated on her with?
Yep. Still
Yeah,
don't care. Doesn't
Was
matter.
she bad? Well, listen, was she bad? Because Rihanna's
She's
not that
fine
bad.
as hell, but it's Rihanna.
Not that bad, bro. I'm
I'm
not.
I'm sure she
nah.
has a great
Look at Indy.
personality.
Look at me and Indy. Me and Indy aren't on the Rihanna train. Nah,
Why
sorry.
not? What,
Why,
what,
Indy?
No, I
what-
love Rihanna. What are you talking? I'm going. Like I fuck. How dare he?
Oh,
Never.
okay. All right.
And
Never, ever,
so,
ever.
and like we have people arguing and saying it's not true, but it's just like, bro, like this. If this happened, this is a fucking just.
Who's
That's
Amina?
fuck up.
Who's Amina Mowdy? Because apparently she says it's untrue.
She works for
Rumors are untrue.
Fenty, apparently. Like I was seeing,
Yeah,
like
she's a
people, seeing
fashion,
people
like,
talk about
designer
this shit.
chick.
Like I was like, bro, it's always the people you know.
Oh, she's working with Rihanna. Oh no, that bitch.
I'm
paid
ashamed I
her
know this much
checks.
about this. Actually,
Wow,
That
I don't
bitch
think we can just
signed
openly call
her
chicks bitches.
checks. She signed them. She said, "Here's your money," and she went, "Thanks. I'm also taking that man."
That's awful. I mean, you still
Anyway,
cheating in
out of
2022.
celebrity
That's such
gossip
a
for the
that's such a
fucking day.
1998 thing to do. Cheat on your chick.
Right? People do
Why
that shit all the
98?
time
What
in
great cheating
2022.
scandal in '98 happened?
I don't know, man. I just feel like
What was
when I
it?
was watching Friends, it just made me feel like I was getting cheated on.
I feel like
You know,
maybe
that era.
a 94, 95 Clinton reference would have been a little better.
I am way too lit for that, my friend.
All right, moving on. Are we going to talk about our boy? Our boy's
No, he
back.
said I should have.
Oh yeah. Oh, he got booted.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he got booted. See, what happens is Matt, when Matt gets into these tirades, a lot of times, I mean, he was at the riots on
Well, then you
January
shoulda gave me
6th.
a
So when
better
he gets into
fucking-
these tirades, he just fucking goes on and on and on. He goes to one riot and he thinks he can just control everything. You
have
know?
to stop
And I
peddling
just-
that fucking conspiracy. Like you
Next on the
have to
docket.
stop. Somebody
Are you
is
talking
gonna
about our
fucking
boy?
be like, he was really there. They've said it enough.
Talking about our boy. He's back, dude.
We usually talk about like the new tours, new shows, and
You
new
didn't drum
bullshit.
all
But
this up.
this weekend specifically, is Coachella. Coachella Fest is this weekend.
Oh, who gives
Oh,
a shit?
okay. Not what I was referencing, but okay.
That's
No, let's
not
go. Let's
true.
talk about
That's
Coachella.
what I'm referencing.
let's
Indy,
go.
what do you know about Coachella Fest? Have you ever wanted to go? Did you go?
Oh,
Do you know
yeah.
anything about it?
That's one of the biggest festivals in the world, right?
It is.
Of course, I want to go one day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've never even been to the States, so
Oh,
yeah,
that-
that's definitely on my bucket list. Coachella,
that
for
answers
sure.
about
That's gonna
80%
change
of
real
my
soon, my
questions
friend.
tonight.
Oh, really?
All right. Mark that one off. Yeah, I heard the album. Yeah, that's gonna change real quick. I don't know if you'll be playing Coachella, but I mean it's like 100 degrees out there, and there's a lot of drugs.
You
and
don't want to
alcohol
be
involved.
you
might
don't want
die.
to be in Coachella in April anytime because it's just horrid. It's over 90.
Oh, is Coachella a place?
Yeah.
It's a
Okay,
valley.
so me
Ah.
and Matt actually reside
Okay.
from there. It's Indio, California, but it's the Coachella Valley. Yeah, Coachella Valley, California is where it's at. There's a city called
Right.
Coachella, but the actual festival is in Indio. It's in the Palm Springs area. It's a beautiful
There's a
area,
lot
but
of
right now
shit out there,
it's
man. It's like a
100
real
degrees
dry
plus.
desert.
and you got everybody just literally dry humping one
And there's
another.
always
Although
a Ferris wheel. I don't know why there's a Ferris wheel, but they always
There was
bring
actually-
that
Is
shit.
it operational? Like, can you go
it
on
is. There was
Yeah,
actually a
yeah.
really famous video a couple
Oh,
years
yeah,
ago
someone
of a
got-
chick giving a blowjob on it, and they've got the video because it's daylight and it's see-through windows in the fucking Ferris wheel. So as this Ferris wheel's going around, some chick is just headbanging the whatever music is in her head.
Okay. Okay. All right. We got our first.
And
move,
he's
real
gone.
move of
He's
the
gone.
night.
What? How do you get booted from this thing? You just say something drastic
Yeah.
or what?
Matt is judge, jury, and executioner, and all this. So if he
He's
wants
like,
you
oh.
gone, like like you just say shit that he doesn't like, and he'll boot me. Like I think J. Cole's the
Sometimes
best
we get a
rapper
little too out
ever,
of
and,
hand.
like I'll
You heard that, Matt? He
let
said
him
J.
know.
Cole.
I'll let
He
him.
referenced J. Cole.
Know that. I'll also say that In and Out sucks, but like that's
Boot him,
you
Matt.
know.
Get him
fuck
out of
He's
here.
gone.
In-N-Out's delicious.
We don't allow blasphemy here, Indy. So if you're gonna start talking shit, you're gonna get booted real quick.
Oh,
That was a beautiful
crap, man.
photo.
That's all I do. All
Do it
I do
again.
is talk shit.
Do it again. There you go.
What was
One
that?
more time. Show him. One more time.
I love that man.
J.
I love
Cole's
that
the best
man.
rapper
Hey,
alive.
did you ever see the there was
get
footage,
that
cell phone footage of a play that Hugh Jackman and I think Daniel Craig were doing, and it was in like New York. It was on
Daniel
Broadway or some
Craig?
shit. Yeah, from fucking Bond. Yeah, Daniel Craig and Hugh Jackman were
quit.
doing this play, and somebody said something in the crowd or was talking, and Hugh Jackman fucking broke character and like went off on him, and he got like an applause because he was telling this person basically like shut the fuck up, and it was dope.
Yeah, because my man
Damn.
probably went full Wolverine on him. And
Oh,
was just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Ah!"
Yeah, you wouldn't
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
with Hugh Jackman. Oh my
No,
god.
never.
No way.
Why would you?
He's a treasure.
A trash.
It seems like he'd probably fuck somebody up on a day if he wanted to.
I reckon he could. Have you seen that picture of him deadlifting?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No.
He's
He's a tank.
he's taking testosterone right to the balls. He's taking he's
Right
taking
to
all
the
the replacement therapy he can. He's shooting that
Boom.
stuff right in his nuts.
Get it up and going.
Yeah, he is. He's getting up and going all right.
I have some Aussie shows here that we could talk about. I
Yeah,
suppose.
what about
Yes.
this
Here
one?
we
What about
go.
this one, Indy? You wanna fill
This
us in on
is-
what's going on?
This got announced like 2019 pre-COVID, and we all like absolutely shit ourselves because it's the biggest tour that we've ever been put on, especially for Australia, because we're playing like, I don't know if you guys know like Australian venues, but we're playing like Luna Park, Sydney, like Forum in Melbourne. They're like massive venues for bands to play, like total bucket list venues. Coachella, basically, but not actually.
No. You are. I mean, to be
Maybe a little
slated,
safer.
to be slated with not only Motionless and White, who from the scene that we represent has gone full onto the mainstream and has definitely jumped that curve. But I mean, I Prevail over the last 4 or 5 years have been blowing up. They become a name that is on the top of everybody's list for
Huge.
bands that are taking over. Yeah. So I mean, that's a crazy tour to be a part of, man. Congratulations first to
thank you.
to get that tour
Congrats.
back, because it being threatened and losing it for 2 years, 3 years has got to be pretty crazy. So congratulations, and I hope it's fun.
Yeah,
It'll be
no,
a
thank
good
you. I
time,
appreciate
man.
that.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be good.
They both put on
It's gonna
phenomenal
be
shows.
fun. They're gonna. I mean, I watched a few of like their live stuff, like live YouTube videos and whatnot, and they they bring it. They bring like Motionless bring like full like sets onto stage and stuff, and like
Early
the
on.
lighting shows.
Early
It's
on,
crazy.
they were doing that. They were doing that
Yeah.
2010, 2011, bringing out
Yeah.
podiums and having weird ass theatrics. Yeah.
It's fucking amazing, man. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And like they're bands that I listen to as well. Like grew up listening to especially Motionless, and then I Prevail more recently. Like that Trauma album was fucking phenomenal. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited. We're all
so
excited.
jealous.
We're all
We're
just
jealous.
been talking about it.
We're
We're like,
we don't
what
get to
songs
see
do
it.
we play? How do we keep up with these bands like when we're playing? And we get to open for them too, so we get to warm that crowd up. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And it's selling like hotcakes too. I think like a lot of it is actually sold out now. But it's gonna be a fucking
Hell yeah.
time.
You said that was
There's
announced.
There's gonna be a Ferris wheel.
Oh, man,
And
that'd be
blowies, a
fucking
Ferris wheel
rad.
and blowies, a Ferris wheel and blowies. I heard.
That's all
Yeah.
you need, dude. You said that was announced like pre-pandemic. So how
Yeah.
awful or awesome was your 2020?
Oh man, it's so bad. It was like everything was like planned. We had like everything planned out. We had the tour planned out. The tour had like dictated like our album as well, because we wanted to finish the album before the tour, drop some singles, and then hit the tour with I Prevail, Motionless and White. It was like the perfect plan. And we were all like, yo, this has happened like bang on, this is perfect. And then everything just got cancelled, and we were just like, oh fuck, all right. Fuck us then, right? I don't know what to do. So we're all
Then, right?
we're all just sitting there for like a good month, just not knowing what to do. And then we just decided, oh well, we may as well just write an album. And then it kind of turned into a good thing, because we got to spend way longer writing the album. And we spent like, because of lockdown and shit, we got to just spend heaps of time together. And I don't think the album would actually be what it is without 2020 being that shit. So it was kind of like a blessing for us, but also, I don't know,
I
bit
feel
of a
like
silver
lot of
lining
bands
thing.
got to do that. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of bands really kind of like, we're like, well, if we're not going to tour, we might as well write. Like, we might as well do something productive with the sit down. And like,
Yeah.
and then a lot of bands were just sitting on that record until they can tour again, because I mean that's how you're going to make money off of it. Like at least maximize your profit at least.
Yeah,
Jordan's like all about that business.
Fucking Ed did it already, man. Like,
Jordan
That's
not
it,
not only is Jordan part host of this show, but he's also part mixologist. He's actually over there making drinks for like 100 guests that he's got in his house right now. He's part-time
No, that's so
bartending
cool.
DJ, so he's over there
Yeah.
fucking. No, he's mixing drinks up right
that's
now.
exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Oh,
all
man.
smoke it up. This is great, man. America's just we don't get that here.
Hey man,
You're,
whenever you
you're
want to come
free
over,
there.
we're
Yeah, we'll be there. I'm
we're
like,
in-
Oh yeah,
we're
this
in
is
I can't wait.
Texas.
a lot of great
We're
stuff
in
here. All
Texas.
just medical and recreational weed and a shit ton of fast food.
Matt,
Enjoy.
Matt and myself are in Texas, which is basically Australia of the United States, right? So we get everything wants to
You
kill
sure about
us,
that one?
and we're cut off from the rest of the fucking country. Jordan is on the East Coast, which I mean is a hip hop and a skip away. And you just come over here, bud. We'll get you, you know, a nice little cot and a cot.
He's gone.
He's gone, dude. We told you, man. Hey, this is a
Three-
very thin line we
that
tread
three
here.
hots and a cot. You
Fucking
trying to
love
set up
this
the
place.
fucking
Indy,
jail, bro?
Indy,
Like,
listen to me.
the
Look at me in
fuck?
my eyes, Indy. Look at me.
Yeah, I'm looking.
We're
I'm
serious
looking.
here. We're serious, all right? You
Okay,
tread that
we're
line
serious.
and you cross it, you're out. All
All right.
right?
we're-
All right?
we're
Okay.
serious, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, man.
Mm.
It's all right.
Oh, I
Just
just
letting you
brought up Siri. Fuck off Siri.
Oh
know.
no!
Who,
on your
who did you
phone?
bring up? Who did you bring up?
Siri on my computer.
Matt.
Siri or Syria?
He said Siri.
Oh, okay.
Siri.
We can allow Siri. That's fine. I thought he said Syria.
Oh.
We don't allow
Oh,
that.
okay.
Actually,
Alright,
I got
Syria.
I thought we asked about this. Oh, because he said Syria. Yeah, we can't do that. Oh, shit. I
What
said
is
it.
this? You get kicked and it's like you get kicked
God.
in the sin bins. What, like 2 seconds?
Yeah. Well, it
it
depends. It's a
varies,
severity. It's severity.
This
It's,
is
yeah,
Severity
oh,
of
okay,
the
so it
crime.
can change.
Severity
Right,
of the
right,
crime.
right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
it's discretionary.
But what about your
Everything-
guests? If I say Syria, am I gonna get?
Oh, you fucked up.
am I?
Oh,
You fucked up.
why? Why did you do it, Indy? It's like Indiana Jones. They say, "Don't look into the eye," and you looked into the fucking
You
eye,
looked right
man.
into it, man. You looked right into it. You looked right into it. How
I
dare
just
you?
wanted to see what it felt
Playing
like.
with fire.
Man.
Well, I hope it
That was
wasn't good.
brutal.
Now you
That
know.
was brutal. I'm never doing that again.
Good.
Oh,
God, the
What did I
things-
say?
the
What did I
things
say?
I
It's a thin
saw,
line. What did I tell you
things
just a second ago?
the
I told
place-
you.
the place I just got sent.
You looked
Oh
me
my
in my
God.
eyes. You looked me in my eyes, sir. We just met, and you looked me in my eyes, and I trusted you. And you're
I'm
betraying
so
my
full
trust.
of. I'm so full of regret.
Good.
Oh my
I hope
God.
so. I hope so.
All right, look, I don't want to be the Debbie Downer of the situation or nothing, but look, some news hit yesterday. We'd be remiss if we didn't
Oh,
bring
man.
this up. Dance Gavin Dance bassist Tim Furyk passed away yesterday morning. We have no idea why. We definitely have no idea like how. It just sucks. All of it sucks. Tim's a cool dude. Played bass in the band for like what, over a decade
Since
now.
acceptance speech, yeah, 2013,
He's been in there
12.
for
I
a
think is when he
fucking minute.
joined. He was touring for a while. Man.
My whole Twitter feed is just sad, upset Dance Gavin fans, man. I feel terrible.
Yeah.
Like, this is the
Mm.
most approachable guy in the band. Like,
Mhm.
if you're a fan, if you
Mhm.
DM if you obsess over that band and DM all the members, Tim is the guy that's going to reply the quickest.
Mhm.
And he's going to
Mhm.
talk to fans. He talked to, like, about his gear. It absolutely sucks that we lost him.
Most
did you
open to
ever
the
listen?
media.
Are you much of a Dance Gavin fan, Indy? Did you ever listen to them?
Yeah, I listened to him a bit. My drummer, massive fan as well. We were all pretty shocked by the news too. He's so young, like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
30 years
it's,
old.
It's starting to be a little too common. Like
It
Yeah.
is. And we don't
really fucked
we're
up
not-
actually.
we're not speculating as to what it was, but anytime someone dies way too young, which he did, again, he's 31 years old. It's likely for unfortunate circumstances, and we just hope that whatever it was, it doesn't get too deep and too intertwined. He was one of the nicest guys. I mean, obviously, he's recognized for being probably the most approachable in the band, like Matt was saying. He always the nicest to the media. He was just excited to talk about his place in the band. You know, I think when he joined the band, Dance Gavin was really something that was looked at as like, all right, this is a band that represents the scene in a big way. You know, they had been through some ups and downs, and to get Tillian in it and to get all these people, you know, hyped up about this renovation of the band. This is a band that in their current iteration was taken over. And it's unfortunate that this happened, because this has definitely taken some steam out of you know where they were headed, and it's obviously an unfortunate loss. Anybody that's
He asked me one time if I liked Dance Gavin, like when I first met him. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, what, when you were 14? I was like, I'm like your age. Fuck. Like, am I not supposed to like this band?
Me and Matt discovered Dance Gavin Dance the exact same day, and it was at a Drop Dead Gorgeous concert in 2007. We were legitimately 19 years old, 20 years old. Yeah, we were fucking literally 18 out of high school. We didn't know who they were. We were cracking jokes, and they blew us away. And I mean, granted, Tim wasn't in the band at that time. They're a staple, and they were going on tour this summer with Coheed. They're playing an arena here fucking down the street. You know, that's big for a scene band, and for this to just, again, a tragic accident. Like, this isn't something that should have happened in any sense. And what I was going to say is, if you're in the Sacramento area, they're doing a couple different visuals at the Afterburner mural, which is, I believe, on the corner of like a tattoo shop. It's this famous spot in Sacramento. Obviously, they played the Bridge in Sacramento for their live stream show that they did about a year ago. It's just, yeah, unfortunate news, but it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I hate hearing that shit. Especially like, okay, so we had Taylor Hawkins, then we suddenly had Keaton Pierce from Too Close to Touch. Now it's Tim. It's like, man, there's been a bunch of depressing deaths in the world of rock music lately. We need some like good news of any kind. And I definitely don't.
Seriously.
Yeah, of any kind. I definitely don't have that to offer, but the only news I could talk about is that 6ix9ine has returned to the world of music.
For the love
You know,
Hopefully
I was trying to
will-
set us up. I was setting this up earlier, and I thought we were done with news. Like, I'm bummed. I was real hyped for this.
If I would have known we were talking about this dickhead. For the love of God.
If I could just in the moment, if I can just give in the moment feedback real quick. Horrible set list with the order there, going from fucking we were literally talking about Australian superstars and like how much we love fucking freedoms and shit, and then you went to Tim Passon and now 6ix9ine. That is a real weird entree course dessert setup, sir. Like, you fucking that's a real weird.
Get that Skittle-haired fuck out of here.
Bring him down and you bring him right back up with some 6ix9ine news.
What kind of roller coaster are we on right now? What is this?
6ix9ine
hellacious one. Get me off this fucking ride.
I just watched it was like a TikTok video of 6ix9ine the other day talking about how he doesn't take his music seriously. It was so funny. You know, he's just
we know.
How much do you
It's
love,
so good.
How much do you love 6ix9ine, Indy? Be honest.
How much do I love 6ix9ine?
Yeah, how much do you love that man right there? Look at him. Put him back up.
Now that I've
That's
seen him again,
Jigsaw on his face.
Yeah, it is, dude. Yeah, it is. You want to play a game? I do. How long does this fucking joke last? Because it's been fucking going on.
Are we still Are we still trying to make 6ix9ine cool? Like, he
play
had
a
his
game?
chance.
You want to play a game? Yeah. How many more fucking times are we gonna fall for this? How many more times? What's the over under?
He
We're gonna fall for a 6ix9ine
Here's
reemergence.
what's crazy to me, okay? Here's why I bring up 6ix9ine. It's not that, like, I have yet to even listen to music. I don't really care.
Listen, not only do I love that, the little teaser he did.
Booted for interrupting. I don't really care about his music that much. But the fact that he has to roll around without security. He can't afford security. Okay? Now, there's been times way before I had this successful podcast and made like hundreds of thousands of. Anyways, if I didn't have money to leave the house, I would just stay my ass at home. But this man like can't roll anywhere without a 5-person security team, and now he can't afford to pay them. He's rolling around in fast-ass luxury like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Corvettes and shit, and like he holds his hand inside like a Louis or Gucci bag, holding like a stack of money. and that's how he walks in the store. Like a fan
That ain't
rushed
what he's
him.
holding in that bag. Come
Whatever
on.
he's holding, a fan
Come
rushed
on.
him.
You know what's in that bag. He ain't rolling around with security. Somebody approached him. You know what's in that bag. Come on. You think that man ain't rolling around with the blicky in the bag to protect? Yeah, hell yeah, he is. The fuck out of here. How come Jordan's isn't on? Is there Twitter? Do we have Twitter beef? Is this the person that wants me and Brian to fight? I'm not fighting Brian.
Homeboy Yikes is setting up a celebrity charity match between me.
What charity?
Yeah.
All right, I'll fight Brian for the charity. I'll fight. You know what? Fucking hold on a minute. Where's it at? You know what charity I'll fight Brian for? This one right fucking here. Like.
Yeah, yo, pay me and Jordan and we'll fight for real. Pay us.
Give me.
You're paying us.
I'm fight. I want Jake Paul bread. Like, give me that shit. I'm trying to get
me and Jordan are fucking businessmen.
I'm trying to get fucking rich. You think I'm gonna fight Brian after he told me he trained with Cub Swanson? I'm fighting that motherfucker. Come on, bro.
You're all booted for way too much aggression. All of you.
It's just me and you now.
Man, these guys, you get them wound up and then shit. You
I
never
meant
know what they're
redacted.
gonna say.
I meant redacted.
Yeah, you meant pterodactyl.
Oh, for the love of God.
He's kicked again. He's gone.
Yeah, no, he knows why he's kicked. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes while we're really here, the interview portion, okay? So we are here with Indy. His band is Windwaker. They're super fucking cool from down under. Their new album, Love Language, is coming out May 6th. So, like, I don't know if it's going to be in a record store or just streaming, but y'all just make sure you listen to that shit. This is already an album of the year contender on our end. I don't know if Brian can vouch for that because I had to play it through the phone for him. You know, like the
phone speakers.
The quality might have gone down a little bit, but like, man, you guys are bouncy as fuck. How would you
bouncy as fuck?
Bouncy as fuck. How would you describe your brand of music?
Oh, jeez, we're all over the place. Chaotic metalcore cross.
Chaotic and chaos is used a lot in your press releases.
Yeah, I don't know. We really like to stretch ourselves thin with like how heavy we go and how poppy we go. So it is very chaotic.
It's okay. So it's a band where you focus more on the singing. You're paying attention to that, and you have some heavy parts. And when you get heavy, you have absolutely no business being that heavy, but you are. And it's like it's not like it's a grindcore song that has no structure. Everything's well put together. I was telling Brian it's what they call organized chaos. Tell me, if you go into a shopping mall, do you have those stores Zoomies? Do you know what that is?
Zoomies.
All right, this is a foreign language
Zoomies,
to you.
Sir. You know Zoomies. You don't know. You don't got Zoomies?
No, I don't got Zoomies. What's Zoomies?
It's like
dude, you gotta remember he's on a different continent. Okay, they don't have these stupid shops.
Real quick, let's paint this.
I'm getting a visual. I'm getting AIDS for you. Hang on, let me get some AIDS.
Zoomies is where you can get.
I'm booted.
Dickies.
No, I'm not booted.
Zoomies is where he's gone. Zoomies is where you can get Dickies. A famous Stars and Straps belt buckle.
Oh,
and a skateboard.
All in the same spot. Also, you could also probably get like a winter formal type of getup. You know, kind of like a nice button-up shirt, maybe some slacks. You could get all of that in the Zoomies.
If you went to high school in the mid 2000s, you definitely fucked a chick in a beanie thing.
No. You could get like maybe not a winter formal, but like a homecoming, like your freshman first dance.
And I'll never get that T-shirt.
You could get a nice little first freshman dance at a Zoomies. Matt actually got a tank top that was 3 times too small at a Zoomies one time.
Okay, no, we're sidetracked as fuck right now. The point to my Zoomies reference was that this store, along with like Hot Topic, they refer to in the corporate world as organized chaos. Like the walls, the decorations, the shit they put everywhere. Your band is organized chaos. Like you're structuring your songs, verse, chorus, verse. There's a lot of shit that's catchy, but you're chaotic.
Don't listen. Do not take the Zoomies of metalcore reference to heart. That is, I would believe.
I didn't say you're the Zoomies of metal.
Zoomies looks fun. I'd fuck with it.
You cannot quote me with.
Zoomies is fun. That's a good. Yeah. That's a good way to describe it for sure. Yeah, it's fun.
I don't know about the
It was
name.
the
I
damnedest
don't know
thing.
about
I
the
walked
name.
into a Zoomies. and
Bouncy.
they were
It's
selling
real
Cookies
bouncy.
merch.
I did not
Fucking
mean to
wild.
call you the Zoomies of metalcore. I mean, you're
Zoomies is
bouncy. If
bouncy.
anything, you'd be like look, bounce, like laundry detergent. I don't.
Zoomies is
keep digging
bouncy.
that hole, Matt. Just
You
keep
could
digging
sit
that
there-
hole.
Still going. He's still.
Keep
People could-
digging
Can
it.
we do something with the kangaroo? They bounce, and you're Aussie. I mean,
Yes.
Kangaroo
One moment you got the kangaroo core.
kanga core.
We're Kanga Core.
Roo core. No, it's
There we
Roo
go,
core.
Kangaroo.
It's Roo core.
No, we
Kanga
already
core,
said
so
kanga
that's-
core.
We could be Kanga Core.
It doesn't even feel
I'm down.
right. Like
Roo core, not Roo
Kanga
core.
core.
it doesn't feel right.
Roo is what you gotta scream. You gotta scream Roo.
Okay, it's just getting worse and worse. So we've never been to Australia. We can stereotype the hell out of it, but we already did that before with a different band. I wanted you to kind of tell me, what was the scene like when you started in this band, and what's the scene like now that your band's like about to blow up and be the biggest shit ever?
The scene started. Oh man, when we started the band, the scene was very. There were like some really good Aussie metalcore bands like beginning to take over, because you had North Lane in Heart's Wake, who were like the kings touring. Obviously Parkway they're like the gods, right? So the gods were Parkway. Then you had North Lane in Heart's Wake, and then you had Polaris coming up.
Oh yeah, they're
And,
super
everyone-
popular over here.
Yeah, Polaris, massive now. And everyone was kind of doing the metalcore thing back then. And we started off doing like the pretty generic like metalcore thing.
I love
back
generic
then.
metalcore.
I love generic metalcore too. And then over the years the
Got
scene
me.
started changing. We had a lot more like heavier shit come out, like Alpha Wolf.
I forget they're from
And-
Australia. They're fucking heavy
Yeah.
as tits.
They're fucking heavy as fuck.
They're
So, yeah.
ironic statement in metalcore right now. They're heavy as fuck. Yet
Well, yeah. Okay, we'll
Don't
get to their
promote.
statement right after this.
don't promote. Well, we covered it already. We don't have to talk about it.
You know what? We're
Well-
gonna cover it again, Brian.
Last week's episode, you can check it out. Don't worry about it. I will
Which-
say,
okay,
I
you know
will-
what? Fuck it. We'll just get to it. Alpha Wolf posted a statement that they didn't approve of crowd killing. They don't like crowd killers at that show. Like everyone's there to have a good time. And Twitter like just divided as if it was a political statement. And so
what's your
it's like,
thoughts,
hey,
Indy?
if you're gonna come to the show, you better be ready to get hit in the fucking face. And I don't care if you're not looking. It's just, yeah. Do you like crowd killing? What's your stance on this? I'll hang up and take my call off.
Remember,
I used to
Indy,
fucking-
a thin line, a very thin line.
Yeah. I mean, I used to love going in the pit when I was a teenager. And I don't know. I think like for me, it's the people that go in with intention to actually try and hit someone. But like, I don't think there's anything wrong with going in the pit and throwing down, because there's the rules. If you don't want to go in the pit, you're on the outside of the pit. If you're near the pit, you stick your hand out. You don't get hit.
Thank you.
You're not gonna get. No one's like. Yeah, it's about the people that actually go in there with intent. Like if you're going in there to fucking try and fuck someone up, you're not meant to be there. Like fuck off. Like,
Hey,
but
you come in,
people,
you get wrecked.
You can't stop people going in and going having a little fucking dance, a little fucking throwdown. Like, of course that's gonna happen. It's a metal show.
A little bit of
I've been
throwdown. I love
kicked
it.
in the fucking head a bunch
Yes,
of
of
times.
course
Like
you have.
it happens. It happens.
Hey,
but
that's a call out.
you-
But
yeah.
you guys need to use a little bit of throwdown.
a little bit of
A
throwdown.
little bit
That's
of
a call
throwdown.
out.
What are you
That's a
talking
call
about?
out.
A little
right
bit of
before it
throwdown.
breaks down. A little bit of
Yeah.
throwdown. Boom. And just everybody
Bang, let's
swing
fucking
and
go.
bounce. Oh,
Bounce.
yes, the bounce.
bounce.
Boom.
Yeah.
A little bit of bounce
But I don't
dryer
think-
sheets
yeah.
in your life.
Sometimes you do go in the pit though, and you just see someone that's trying to fucking punch someone, and it's like it is pretty scary. So
Straight, one of the craziest things I've seen, and this isn't a shameless thrice plug, I promise, but this it legitimately happened. I was at a concert a couple years ago, and Thrice was actually playing. This is correct. And a guy got knocked out. A guy legitimately got like a fist to the temple and he got knocked out cold. And Thrice, they stopped playing. They were like, "Yo, hold up!" And they fucking stopped the whole show. They took like 10 minutes. They came. Paramedics had to lift this dude up, and it was a fucking Thrice show. And some dude just took a fucking hammer fist right to the dome, right to the dome, just fucking laid out. Big boy too, big boy.
And he probably wore it as a fucking
Badge of honor. Badge of honor. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Thrice stopped their show so I can get carted off on a fucking.
Exactly. Like people leave metal shows with fucking bloody noses and stuff, and they love it.
Seen broken noses.
They love it.
Yeah.
I've seen one of the first times I saw Devil Wears Prada was at a Warped Tour, and some dude got his jaw just laying in the back of his throat, like fucked up.
Oh,
yeah.
The worst I've seen, real quick, the worst I've seen. I went to Ozfest in 05 or 06. I can't remember. But fucking Iron Maiden played. Iron Maiden of all fucking bands. And me and my buddy Robert were in the back. It was in an auditorium or an amphitheater. So there's fucking the stage, the fucking seats, and then like a grass area. We're in the grass area, and they got bonfires going for Iron Maiden. It's Ozfest. It's late in the night. They're one of the headliners, right? It's going fucking crazy. There's this big dude just stomping around the fucking bonfire, and this skinny ass little kid comes running through. He jumps through the fire and like jumps up. The big dude palms him in midair and slams him to the ground. As he slams him to the ground, we hear snap. Homeboy rolls over and his arm is dangling. He got slammed. He got choke slammed into the fucking ground by this big ass dude and snapped his arm in half. Without missing a beat.
Sponsored by Slim Jim.
Yes, Slim Jim's right. His arm fucking looked like a Slim Jim. Without missing a beat, a bunch of kids came in, swooped this dude up, and carted him off like the Lord of fucking Flies. He was gone. These kids.
And no one ever saw him again.
Never saw this kid again. The snap of his arm went over the volume of the concert. It was fucking crazy.
He rode home with his cousins Crackle and Pop.
We heard it.
That's crazy.
He got slammed on the ground. We heard it. And me and my buddy went, oh, we heard it. We reacted because we didn't know what happened. And then we saw his arm and went, oh, and freaked the fuck out, dude. It was so bad. You heard it over the music. I'll never forget it. It's etched.
That's amazing.
We like to get sidetracked here.
Fun time.
What was my original question? Do you like pickles? Was that what it was?
Do I like
crowd killing? Does he like crowd killing? And yes, he does. He does.
What's your stance on crowd killing? And do you like pickles?
And do I like pickles? Yeah.
Fried pickles?
Fried? I've never had a fried pickle.
What?
Oh, that's an American thing.
Well, welcome to America.
You've never had a pickle steer?
There's a weird shit up there.
That's another thing here. We deep fry everything.
Oh, yeah, everything.
From pickles to Kool-Aid to ice cream, you fucking name it. We got it, especially in Texas.
He's not joking about the Kool-Aid. They deep fry.
No,
I'm really not.
You deep fry? How the fuck do you do that?
Shut up. They're fucking high. Has it been super difficult for you guys, or what's the journey been like to break out into the U.S.? Because they're talking about you over here now, dude.
They're finally talking about us. I don't know. It's been like, fuck. I don't think we'd even break into the US this year. So that's sick. I'm stoked that people are talking about us now because I don't know. The US is always like that kind of, for Australians anyway, Australian metalcore. It's like the US is like that little kind of like top of the ladder, little shining beacon that you're trying to climb up to. And sometimes bands get there real quick and sometimes it takes fucking ages. So I think for us, it's probably taken a while, but recently it feels like it's been pretty quick. Like everything's been happening real fast for us over the last 2 years, I'd say. But we've been a band for about 7, so slow and then fast. That's my answer. Final answer. Slow, fast.
I mean, that's a good time
That's
frame.
the same way that I.
Okay, well.
And he's gone.
Right.
Probably
that's not too bad of a time frame. You know, on the back end, around the 5-year mark, you as a band, especially if it's a lot of the same core members, you're really like, all right, are we doing this? Are we making a name? Are we making money? Is there a profit? Is there name brand? Is all that in line? So, you know, to have the turnaround, especially in a major market within that time frame, and I mean, obviously, sky's the limit, man. You guys are hopping on a great tour coming up. Your album coming out sounds phenomenal. I mean, clearly, there's more to come.
Hell yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you haven't.
So you guys heard the whole album?
I did. And Brian heard part of it over the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard
That's
it.
awesome.
I listened to what was available on Apple Music.
Yeah, I can't leak it, so I've just been telling my friends about it and then just humming all the songs.
Yeah. The best part about it, I reckon, is that we've released like quite poppy singles up until this most recent one that came out yesterday. So people have been thinking that we're not doing heavy stuff anymore.
That's okay. So
they're pissed. They're pissed. They're mad at you guys.
Yeah.
So we can get down to this. So there's 3 songs that I heard on the record that I wanted to know about, and since you just dropped it, Superstitious Fantasy. Like what can you tell me about this song? What's it about? What's fun about it? What do you get down playing it? What's the deal?
I get down playing it hard because there's some sick bass lines in it, like hectic like bass slaps in the verse. It gets pretty easy in the chorus, but yeah, the bass slaps hard in the verses. So I get down to it live. Oh, we haven't actually played it live yet, but we've practiced it. It's about, so it ties in with like the theme of the album, all about like different forms of love and like what you experience through love. And I think Superstitious Fantasy is more about like questioning who you are, wanting to be like other people, like wanting to be liked, wanting to be like this or that because it'll make me this or that, or if I'm like this, those people will think I'm sick, or like I want to be this, I want to be that, and not actually being in touch with like who you actually are. And then I think through the song, like it sort of develops lyrically into like accepting like who you are and becoming that, I guess. So it's a bit of a journey of a song, but all in all, it's mainly just a fun time. I think that's what we wanted it to be, and it's I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I thought it was it's a fun time.
I dig it.
Yeah, dude,
I like all the singles so far. It gives you a good vibe of the album. But I think when you listen to it as a whole, like that's why I'm saying it's an album of the year contender, because it kind of rocked my socks off. I don't know, a PC way to say it. Like, and you just said like people aren't expecting you to be that heavy. So when I heard Dopamine Freestyle, I was like, what the fuck? You're like, yo, what can you tell me about that song?
Dopamine We've been playing that live.
Yes, we played it live at Night and Day Festival, which is a festival we played on New Year's, and we opened with it, and it fucking went off. It's like, it's such a high energy song, and lyrically it's all over the place. Vocally it's freaking insane because it's got like rap vocals, super fast stuff happening. And it's just like in your face, short song, short and sweet, like 2.5 minutes or something, whatever it is. And it's just like constant in your face. And then right at the end, it just goes fucking super heavy, heavier than it already is. So I think like I personally think that song's going to fucking blow up heaps once it comes out with the album. But I like it a lot. It's fucking fly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking epic, that song. I don't know. That's probably one of my favorite songs on the album.
Okay, agree. Same. The other song I want to know something about is Trenches, because it's also fairly heavy.
Trenches is fucking... Yeah.
I don't know if I picked out the heaviest songs on the record, but they're definitely up there.
I said probably Trenches and Dopamine, probably the heaviest. Trenches is probably the heaviest. Do you think? It's like
the vocals are like, whoa!
Yeah. That's the song that's everyone's gonna be like, oh, okay, then they are going heavy. They're still going heavy because it's fucking crazy.
it's not the typical type of heavy you hear from a band that's like, oh, you've been singing really well for this record, and then you hear that.
Yeah. That song came out of like, I think our guitarist Jesse wrote that song. The guts of it when he was like super pissed about something. I can't remember what he was pissed about, But he just came to us while we were writing, and he was like, "Yo, I wrote this song," and we were like, "What the fuck happened to you?"
Who hurt you?
Yeah, what the fuck? And then Will just went away and just wrote like the heaviest fucking vocals he possibly could to it, because why wouldn't you? And it just came out so fucking heavy. And then we called it Trenches, I think, because
trenches are
it just
deep.
reminds us of just being in the fucking like in the pits when you're fucking super pissed off and just feels like you're in a fucking battle all the time. Yeah, that's an epic song. I can't wait for people to hear it.
Yeah, no, those songs are definitely my favorites. I mean, it's a good record. This is something that's probably going to end up on my list at the end of the year. So I'm glad I got to hear it ahead of time, so I can go and brag to everyone before it drops.
Do you guys have, with the release of the album, what are the plans that are coming with it? Obviously, you've got the shows in Jingly outlined. Do you have any tours other than that planned out?
Yeah, we're touring a lot actually. Obviously, like nothing's been announced yet, but we're pretty much once the I Prevail tour kicks off, we're pretty much through the rest of the year going to be touring. So there's a lot planned. We're going to a bunch of places we haven't been yet.
I mean, the
what I
follow-up
can
question,
say about it, but
you coming here? Are you allowed to say that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No,
I mean, are there?
I heard the album. They're gonna come here.
That's my point. Like, are there
They're gonna
plans?
have to fucking come
There's
here.
definitely plans.
Okay.
There's been like things come and go of like potential
Obviously,
ways to
COVID
get
fucked shit up.
there.
You know, you guys would be out here by now if that didn't happen. But I mean, obviously, you have an album release. You want to get here. You want to be on the path here. Right.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Who the
it's
fuck
definitely. Was that Iggy?
It was. Dang. Go back. Can we go back real quick? Why does she have no eyebrow? Oh, there. Okay. Something's up. What is no. Go back. Go back.
What's going on?
Go back real quick. What is it? What's wrong here? Because it's not.
Are you trying to say there's something wrong with her?
There's nothing wrong with her.
Oh man, Brian's always just hanging out right at that line of like appropriate, inappropriate, politically correct, incorrect. I mean, like, I'm not even going to bring up the slur you said, Brian, because it's going to get us another $700 fine.
I did not.
You know what? Just because I thought of it, you're getting booted.
I have not said it. I've been very good.
I, for one, cannot wait till you come here to America because I can, one, like, bug the shit out of you at a show and completely punish you. But also, we can go get fast food. And then you can like tour the U.S. and figure out which regional fast food joints you like the most. See, like when you go out here, the Southwest has a couple, like the East Coast has a couple, the Southeast have a couple different ones, like Crystal Burgers out there. You can try everything and then say this sucks. I like that one. Those fries are good, and we're gonna grill you on all
I can't wait for them to get to experience Cheats versus Wawa. Like. I can't that's like just such an age-old debate in touring.
Do you know what a Wawa is?
Nah.
Okay, so do you have any sort of gas stations that serve food, like made to order food, like hot food?
Yeah.
You go there, they have like a computer screen, you type in your order.
That's like this like northeastern region like gas station thing that we have up here, like but it's only in like certain like a lot of areas that have Sheets don't have Wawa, and vice versa. You know, so it's just wild. Just weird little shit like that, or like In-N-Out Burger versus Shake Shack.
Oh, you're gonna have your fucking mind. You're gonna have your mind blown out here.
Harold and Kumar made me really want to try White Castle.
Oh my god! You know what? I feel you, and I won't rob you.
Better than the food.
I won't rob him. No, don't rob him of that experience. I
what
did
experience?
I had to do it. You got to do
it. What experience?
Listen, yeah, you're not gonna go and get high and go to White. No, it's not like that. No.
No, that's exactly what you have to do to go to White Castle. Like,
I mean, you definitely need to be high.
The funny thing is, it's like weed's not even legal in any state that has a White Castle.
What? I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if that's accurate. Is it?
You might be.
You know what? Oklahoma might have one.
No, that's not true. Illinois got White Castles in their recreational, so like you're way good.
Illinois.
Illinois.
All right, let's break this down. I want to know, Indy. I want to know your top 3 favorite fast food joints where you're from.
In Australia, Ooh.
It can be an American one too.
I
mean, yeah, they
if,
have
if
like
that's on
McDonald's
there.
and shit.
If that's on
You know
there.
Hungry
Well,
Jack's?
yeah, because I bet you
No,
you like
no Hungry
KFC or
Jacks.
something. Your KFC's way better than ours.
You guys got Hungry Jack's.
No, I don't think
No.
so. I've never been to
Yeah,
one.
it's Burger King.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen. The only good thing at Burger King's are the BJ's. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Okay.
This man the fuck out of here.
Get him out. Get him out of here.
Carry this man out the club. He's had enough.
That's a throwback to a previous episode where we found out that a lot of people actually get BJ's in the Burger King parking lot. But tell us about Hungry Jack's, because from what I know, the very little I know is like you have a better version of KFC that serves like better quality, cleaner food and different shit.
That's just
I don't know about
everything
that.
there compared
Hey,
to.
I'd have to pitch it against American KFC.
No,
Yeah, I'd have to
hey,
pitch it against
Hungry
American.
Jack's is just HJ. What am I?
We actually do call it HJ's. We do.
Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we do. We call it HJ's. I tell you what, though, the
That's
shit
great.
thing about Australia, especially touring in Australia, is that like everything's super far away from like each major city, anyway, is fucking ages away from the other one. And whenever you're on the road in Australia, the only places you can eat are fast food places, and it's either one of the three: Macca's, KFC, Hungry Jack's.
What's the first one? Macca's?
Macca's, McDonald's.
McDonald's. Okay.
McDonald's. You know McDonald's?
Yeah. Oh wow.
I was gonna say, did he just go American on us?
Yeah, he
Like,
did, dude. That was a straight American accent. Wow. McDonald's. He's oh, that's a knife. McDonald's.
He
This is a
fucking
knife.
yeah, dude. I was like sitting there. I went, yo, what? Hold on.
You just insulted us, didn't you?
And
man.
I'm
That's
not
a-
insulted.
That's
at
a
all.
all you
real
got?
nice McDonald's.
We're fucking very laughable country, like for sure. Like
McDonald's.
Can I get one more? No, he says it better
Of
than all of
Mackey's.
us. He says it more American than any of us. One more time. One more time.
McDonald's. Yo, what's up? Welcome to my podcast.
oh
here,
my
I-
god, dude, this
We're
is
here
gonna be a Wetzel clip. This is gonna be like a Wetzel style clip. Like we're gonna go back to this. Like, what's your favorite food? McDonald's.
Can every Australian just do a perfect American accent? Is that what this is?
We consume so much American shit here.
Bro,
that's
have
all
you
it
ever
is. That's
seen
all it
Hugh Jackman's movies? He's stealing American actors' jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you
No one
do.
wants to talk about
So that's
that, but I'm on
really-
to this shit.
Really, the only three are McDonald's, KFC, and H Days.
Well, you just said McDonald's like a fucking Australian. Do that again.
The only thing you have is Macca's, KFC, and H Days, or what?
Michaels.
Macca's. I said Macca's.
Mackers.
Yeah,
We're so
We got-
ignorantly American.
yeah, it's
like,
those three. It's those three.
I'm scared.
And then
to
you
say it.
sometimes got Subway. Sometimes
Oh,
you get
ooh.
lucky to get Subway.
Ooh.
Then there's like
Flesh.
this place called Oliver's, which is trying to do like healthy fast food, but it's
Okay.
like fucking so expensive.
That
Oh,
sounds
no one
terrible.
goes there.
Of course.
It's
Um.
super expensive.
So you have you ever had kangaroo meat?
Yeah. I reckon,
Okay.
yeah.
Said yes. He said yes.
No,
That's the thing.
I've seen
Yeah,
this on
that's
a
the
menu
thing.
somewhere, and I was
Yeah,
too
you
afraid
eat
to
it.
get it.
No, it's
It
good.
was
It's real
kangaroo
lean, right?
nachos.
It's
Yeah.
super lean. It's super
Yeah.
lean meat.
Real
yeah.
lean. Yeah, it's supposed to be real good.
What else?
Hey,
are we
they're
gonna
vicious.
ask him about?
Hey, a kangaroo
God
could
damn.
get a piece. A kangaroo can get a piece, dude. They're vicious. All
kangaroo
right,
can
they
get
can
it.
fucking yeah.
They'll
for
fuck
real.
you up.
Yeah, they
I'll
will.
fight the
dude.
shit out of a kangaroo.
Yeah.
That will
Yeah,
fuck
I'd
you
fight.
up,
I'd fight a kangaroo. Yeah, dude.
I
fuck
won't
them.
fight
Nah.
Brian, but I'll fight a kangaroo.
Yeah. Hey,
dude.
that's a charity match. Me and Jordan versus two kangaroos. Let's go tag team. What's up?
I'll set it
Yeah.
up. Come,
You
come-
and me
come down
versus
here.
two
We'll set it up.
kangaroos in Australia. Hell yeah, sign it up. We're doing it. The bout
No,
down
There's
I
under.
am
kangaroos
not- I
just
am
over
not
there.
trying to get kicked by one of them motherfuckers though. Like,
Yeah, they'll fuck you up.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm saying.
especially the big reds. The
The
big
little
reds.
bit of
they're massive.
throwdown down under. Jordan and Brian versus two kangaroos, and that's what it's titled. The little bit of throwdown down under. Jordan
How about
Bryan
this?
versus two
How
kangaroos.
about this? You go fight 2 kangaroos, and I'm gonna sit there and eat Macca's and Hungry Jack's and KFC. How about
You
we
just
do that?
said you would fight a kangaroo with me, though. You just
Yeah,
said that.
that, and then I just realized what a horrible decision that would be. and I
No, you
instantly
can't go
changed my
back,
mind.
bro. We
Yes, I did.
broke
Yes, I
that.
did.
You
I
can't
can
go
change my
back.
mind. It's 2022. I do what the fuck I want.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah,
Do we
boom
ask him
that.
a
And then we're
condiment
back.
question?
I was gonna say, do we? Because what condiments are gonna match up? I think we do, but which ones are gonna match up? That's what I'm
Let's
curious.
go.
We
What's the
didn't ask the
condiment?
condiment question.
Yeah.
All
there
right,
you go, baby.
Brian, ask him the condiment question. I
Condiment.
can't even structure
All
a
right,
formal
sir.
sentence.
This is probably the most serious point of the show. Okay, you've been deemed in an alternate reality.
Okay, no, I hate the way you just started that. That was terrible. You got 5 fingers. Each finger
Yeah.
will dispense a sauce or condiment. You know, ketchup,
Oh,
mustard,
shit.
mayo, whatever you want. But you only get 5 sauces, so it's going to be the same ones on each hand. So, what 5 sauces or condiments are you picking?
We need specifics,
Shit.
though.
Okay. I gotta have. You guys say ketchup, right?
Okay.
Ketchup,
I gotta have tomato sauce.
tomato.
Do you guys do Heinz or Hunt's or anything down there? What's the
Yeah.
what's the
Heinz.
go-to down there?
Heinz.
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 Heinz is good, yeah. Heinz. There's you guys got Master Foods up there?
Master
Foods?
Foods. Best
Heinz
food.
Yeah.
reigns
Best
supreme
food?
all
Is it the
around
Blue
the
Bow?
world.
The Blue Bow. Good
Nah.
humor. No.
As long as it's not Hunt's, we don't fuck with that.
Yeah,
ketchup.
fuck
Yeah.
Hunt's.
That
Fuck
shit's
Hunt's.
Fuck all
anthrax.
that shit. All the homies hate
The fuck
Heinz.
is Hunt's?
That's
What is
another
Heinz?
ketchup brand out here, but it's not good. Heinz all the way.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
go.
like
Okay,
made of
Heinz,
fucking.
yeah,
It
Heinz
might
is
as well
good.
be called cunt.
Pittsburgh.
Okay, all right. Well, that's aggressive.
So ketchup.
Heinz ketchup. Yeah. Okay.
Smoky
to-
barbecue.
That's the brand, Smoky.
No, it's just got to be like, because you know you got barbecue sauce, but then you got like smoky barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
There are very many barbecues for
A
sure.
little bit of pepper
You
to
can
it.
pick
a
a little bit of
brand,
pepper.
shit.
Gotta have that like smoky. What did I just say? Smoky. I don't know brands.
Okay.
I
that's
tell you
fine.
the brand. If there's a restaurant, do you guys have Grilled up there? You don't. There's a burger place, burger franchise
we
here
fry
called Grilled,
everything.
and they do this barbecue, smoky barbecue sauce. So
Hell yeah.
grilled
All right.
smoky barbecue sauce.
There you go. I like it. Yep.
Mm.
If I ever go to Australia, I'm gonna get the Maccas and the whatever you
Macca's.
just said.
Maccas.
Maccas.
Oh, we
You
got
added a-
Mackers today.
Brian,
an
you
awesome-
sound
I'm
like
afraid-
a redacted
yeah.
Bostonian.
Yeah, I'm afraid to say it. I'm afraid
Fuck.
it's a rough one.
It's a rough
I don't like it.
Heinz ketchup, smoky barbecue.
Yeah. Mayonnaise.
Which
Ew.
kind? What do you mean? Ew? Shut the fuck up.
Ew.
Which kind of mayo? I love mayo. I got
Can
a
you
real
tell
quick
those
question.
kids in the background to
I
shut
have
the
a-
fuck up real quick?
I have a mayo follow up though, real quick. Tell us your mayo brand. Tell us the mayo
Shit,
brand.
I don't know what brand it is.
That's okay.
It comes in a jar though.
Yeah, we all come in a jar.
What's your mayo follow
do
up?
you dip?
Brian's been coming in a jar for you.
Do you dip your fries in mayo? Some people do.
Nah.
And it's really gross. Okay, thank you.
Nah,
People
that's
do
gross.
do that.
I know people. Okay, Jordan, real quick. That's one of my pet peeves. People do that. You don't do something. You do something. People.
Get the fuck out of
Two
here.
more condiments, Indy.
Do,
What do we got?
do.
2 more condiments. Oh man. Okay. Chipotle mayo.
Okay.
Is that a
Yes.
thing?
So you got
Yeah,
two
yeah.
different mayonnaise on your thing. All right, I like
That's
that.
a little
Man
weird. That is a
variety.
little weird.
Okay.
They
That
got
is a little
different.
weird.
They got different.
No.
They got different functions. They
Jordan,
got
Yes,
different.
they
Wow.
do.
No,
I
they
agree
don't.
with you. Don't let
They
these
got different
clowns
functions.
clown your choices. I feel you.
Regular mayo is for like sandwiches and shit.
No, you
But
Chipotle it
you-
up.
Now,
Chipotle
if you
is
if
like-
you use both fingers and put both of them on a sandwich, I'm gonna be like, bro, what's the fucking point?
No,
We
no,
all
no,
use
no,
both.
no.
Hey, we all use both fingers, boys. Come on.
Real
tell
talk,
you what,
shout out
actually-
Schlotsky's hot sauce. It's
never-
My
good.
last one is
Hey,
gonna be
I
hot
wonder if
sauce.
Schlotsky
Last
still
one's hot
follows
sauce.
me.
106 episodes. You've never once mentioned Schlotsky's hot sauce. Who the fuck
Yeah.
are you and where are you coming
Yeah.
from?
Shout out just to the.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
one last sauce.
I'll be fucking some hot sauce on the low. You
Hot sauce.
Yes,
I
they
don't know
do
which
still
one.
follow me.
Give me a hot sauce and just put it on my finger. Whichever one. Hot
No,
sauce.
no. You
all of them.
gotta be true. You gotta be true to your heart, man. Which is the fifth condiment? Come on.
I never remember brands though. I want hot
No.
sauce.
Oh, you used a
want
hot
hot
sauce?
sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a particular like thing, like an item you like a wing or a like? When does this hot sauce come into play on a taco?
Oh, chicken wings for sure.
Okay, cool. Like a Frank's? You like a Frank's red hot sauce?
Tacos, put them on burritos.
Hell
You
yeah,
can-
put that
you
shit on
can-
everything.
Yeah, Frank's you can put on
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big
But that Chipotle mayo, that you actually would dip fries in that. You would
Yeah,
dip
yeah. I can understand that. You can even
Chipotle
maybe,
mayo is like my only mayo that I'm like good with.
you could whip it up and even make like an aioli. You know, French it up a little bit.
What is going on up there?
It's hot sauce.
Yeah, what you know about it, bitch? Yeah.
What is that? I don't even. It was a hot sauce of sorts.
I'm just loving that he's like going on these things and just
Oh,
doing
it's
it
the
himself.
Schlotzsky's
Like,
hot sauce. How disgusting is that?
You don't just have to put it on Schlotzsky sandwiches. You can put it on pizza and all sorts of shit. It don't matter.
Yeah.
What was your final sauce? Was that all four?
A
Oh,
hot
sauce.
sauce. A hot sauce.
Yeah,
Is that
a hot-
5?
I'd have to pick.
Yep, it was. Yeah, if you want to count 2 mayos.
outside
whatever.
looking in?
yes, 2 mayos.
Two
I got
mayos.
2
Let him
Two
have
ma-
his choices,
two-
man.
I
two
got 2
mayos.
mayos.
mayos. One for my fries, one for my guys. I got 2.
One for my fries.
One for my guys.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
Brian, you know what else is for your guys? Your
We're out
Grindr
already.
account.
We're just out. We're
It's
just
been an hour.
we're throwing them up right now already.
What else is on the docket, Brian?
I don't know, dude.
You know what?
I didn't think
You know
we were
what,
gonna
Brian? You run the
I
fucking
didn't
show.
think. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't think we were going to go from mayo to outro. I didn't. Okay, all right. This is awkward. Anyways, folks,
This
you
is
can
the
find-
condiments of the episode. We're finishing the
is-
sandwich. Like,
Yeah, we're finishing.
you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
can
this
find-
is where you would. This is where Indy would apply a chipotle mayo to the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, I eat blocks, and sometimes when I do, I like it with chipotle mayo. Anyways, you can find all Smash Mouth songs are Shrek songs. You can find me at Of Brian of Death on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me and my podcast, the original Common Chaos podcast, at The Common Chaos on Instagram and Twitter. You can also find my erotic profile where I exclusively show my
Butthole.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
these motherfuckers are just out of control.
on my grind.
Absolutely.
And I'm doing- listen. I
The
don't.
funniest shit is
still-
this isn't even the most unhinged episode we've ever
I'm
done.
still the
Like,
most uncomfortable saying this. I don't actually like saying this because I personally don't have this account, but I think Matt or someone might have made one, and so get your kicks at Butt Love and Bri Boy.
Jordan, where can they find you?
nowhere.
And Indy, if I want to find your, personal accounts, get to know you, maybe like offer up my girlfriend at a show, or like want to show you tits or something, like how do I get in touch with you or buy your merch?
We just
Yeah, come grab all of my shit. All of my socials are just Indie Salvestro. So at Indie Salvestro, come check me out. Say hey.
Okay, what about the band?
Slide in my DMs.
Can we get some band socials?
Oh no, I thought this was just about me.
It is. No, it is.
Let's give him the
Nah,
big screen.
It's right.
everything's just Windwaker official. So,
Matt mentioned giving up his girlfriend, and Indy was like, "This is my shot. I'm Indy. I'm Indy Salvestro at all my socials, and I'm 6'3",
I'm
195 pounds.
6'3", and this is
built-
my Tinder profile.
This is my Tinder.
Yeah, no. Windwaker is just Windwaker official at Windwaker official on all of the platforms except for Twitter. It's Windwaker tweets. So
Nice.
Make sure you
Official
change that out.
release date of the album. What do we got?
Official release date, Love Language out May 6th. Don't
Boom.
miss it.
There we go, baby.
It's gonna
I'm
be.
gonna go ahead and spread fake news. You guys are coming to America. You're fucking doing it. I heard
Yeah.
the album. It's happening. Like, look, maybe if you don't know by now, then you're probably not coming this year. But like, bruh, like 2023, you guys are totally coming over here. You're not gonna have no fucking Mackers. Okay? You're gonna be
sure,
McDonald's.
dude. For sure. Sure.
No Mackers for you, sir. No, you're getting the prime KFC out here.
Catch me at McDonald's.
There you go. At the Mickey D's. Hey, man.
Insulting.
The fucking album is beautiful, and we're really excited for it. It's only a matter of time before we get you out here. And don't forget to catch him on the I Prevail tour with Motionless in White in June. That's just going to be hot fire, son. Check that shit out. Australia 2022. And you're on all 8 dates or 7 dates, right?
We're on all of them. We're there.
Beautiful,
every single
baby.
night.
Look at that. I Prevail, Motionless in White, and Windwaker, son. Look at those. Go back. Look at those cities. Look at those cities. Fucking Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney. You got Melbourne 2 nights in a row, son.
Melbourne.
Two Melbournes.
Back-to-back dates, baby. Let's go.
Back-to-back. You can't come one night, come the other night.
There you go. Come both nights, because you know how we like to play.
You know me. I love
excuses, man.
We like to come both nights, gentlemen. We are
all over fucking all.
I have no words for
Jordan. You had to do the reads. No, Jordan has to do the reads. Boot me. Jordan's doing the reads.
Oh.
Jordan's doing the reads. Jordan, you got to do the reads. You're on the spot. Go.
Oh, follow us on I Hate the Scene and on Instagram and Scene Radio.
You can follow us on Instagram at I Hate the Scene, Twitter at Scene Radio. Follow us every fucking Friday night, like we're doing right now.
Bro.
It's Friday night. We're live. We're going to bring you another cool metalcore band. They might not be all the way from Australia, 13 fucking hours ahead of time, but we're going to bring you someone. YouTube.com/C/I-Hate-The-Scene. That's how I feed my family. They're locked in the basement. If you don't subscribe and I get 15 more subscribers by the end of the night, I'm not feeding them. I have all the fucking fruit and cream oatmeal. I'm eating it myself. Everyone's going to starve. Okay, so make sure you subscribe so I can feed my family. May 6th, go and stream Love Language by Windwaker. It's going to be fire. Any last words before we get the hell out of here?
Shout out to Cars.
Shout out
Go
to Cars.
yourself!
Are you off a private road right now? Because there's been very little traffic.
Wait, me?
Yeah,
No,
you. We hear our cars passing by you.
Oh, you can hear them? Yeah, this pass.
Your AirPods are that good.
They suck. Yeah, there's cars. I'm not on a main road though. I'm just like
it's like a private road because there's only been 3 cars the whole podcast.
Only 3.
It's something like that.
Lying.
I kept count.
There were 4.
There were 4. There's cake and ice cream in the backstage area if you hang out. See you next week, everybody.
We're serious. Please don't leave.
I knew I was fucked.
I'm lonely. Please don't leave. So lonely.